Oh, let me clear my throat. Hey, Tori. Hey, Amanda. Hi, Trish. What's up, everyone? Let me get my camera adjusted here. Let's see here. I'm trying to get my little setup in the screen here. What's up, Taylor? Hi, Leilani. Leilani. My name's Lonnie. So, Leilani, I think your name's Leilani. Hi, Leslie. What's up, everyone? How are you guys? Welcome in. Did you guys like the setup? Let me pull back just a little bit. That's it. Nice to meet you, Leilani. We have similar names. Hey, Lonnie, just here to check out the fun stuff you're doing. Appreciate it, Trish. And then Zena, what's up, girl? You guys see this? Beautiful. So, deep breath, real quick. You guys, I've been having to deal with some court stuff, and it's got my heart racing these days. Anyways, nothing too crazy, but I wanted to showcase kind of like, well, the theme for May, you guys, is business, all right? So like business edge, business ready, just kind of, are you going to be a brand? Do you want to brand yourself? What does that look like? Kind of stuff, right? So this is essentially just a little mini setup of how I brand things, how I would kind of set up a table display or something like that. Let me stick this down because I'm all like shaky while I'm doing it here. And inside here, these are all actually pieces from you guys out there that I've purchased. It's that way because I want to showcase how the beads and supplies from my shop have gotten used. And then also how the DIY kits have been used, things like that. So yeah, there's that. Really beautiful display, right? Let me tell you guys about whose items are on here and kind of like what they used from the shop. And then also, I guess I should preface, it's Makers Night, you guys, where I drop the new DIY kits for the May competition. We do have one of the winners pieces here from last month. So excited to talk to that about you guys. Inside my show notes, it'll tell you guys like the theme for this month is going to be product launch month, right? Business energy. It's kind of why I've set up the display this way. There's going to be 3 winners when we choose on the 20th. The first place winner is going to be best seller potential. Who's going to act like, who would be ready to actually sell their stuff right now? Do you want to take it to, craft shows? Do you want to take it to markets and things like that? Do you want to put it in a retail store? Could you guys create something that is ready to be put out there for the public to see, right? That's what we're going to be doing for first place winner. Then the second place, we're looking for strong brand identity. Like, is there cohesiveness with the things that you're creating? Did you create multiple items? Like, could this be a brand? Something like that. Do you have cute little elements that go along with everything? Do you have a certain style? Things like that. And then we have clean execution for the third place winners. That's going to be like just, polished, ready. Did you use all the pieces? Stuff like that. So then Makers Monday, how it works, every first Monday of the month, I drop a brand new kit, a new DIY kit. They're always $10. And then you guys create your own jewelry pieces at home. And then on the 20th of the month, we host our live gallery show. And it features your guys' creations. And you guys as the community are going to choose. So basically, I've already gotten about 3 or 4 submissions this month from items from last month's kit because they weren't able to submit last month, so they're submitting this month. And I think you guys, how I'm going to do it when we do our live gallery show is put them all as products, just as pictures with like $1,000 price tags, so nobody actually buys them, but you guys just kind of scroll through and are able to view the submissions just as if like they're a product. And then what I'll do is I'll put up a poll and then you guys will vote. I think I can only put maybe 4 or 5 entries per poll. So we'll maybe do like 3 or 4 different polls in order to establish who the winner is. But yeah, that's kind of how that's going to work out. So if you guys want to grab a kit tonight, thanks, Zena, for all your help. I'm just like reading my show notes, so appreciate you guys. That if you guys didn't already grab your kits, I have only 13 left. Today, I sold 2 already because I posted this earlier today. So there's only 13 left. And then yeah, let's talk about now. Hi, Denise. What's up, everyone? Let me show you guys. I want to show you some of the items that have been made from my shop. Let's start over here with this one. This one was not actually in the submission for last month. This is just a piece that carries a lot of the items from my shop were used in. And this seller, she is called The Ear Boutique. Her name's Diva. She's on here as well, you guys. Give her a follow, okay? She made these beautiful earrings here, findings from my shop, all of the crystal beads from my shop, the head pens, jump rings, the ear wires, everything. I know these are really pretty, right? But just I want to show you guys these as ways to kind of inspire you also, but also to just kind of give you guys the ability to follow each other, right? Like there's a lot of really great artists out here and designers. You guys are so wonderful. I don't want you guys to only have to feel like you come into the shop and you have to always just buy stuff. Like I want you guys to be showcased as well. So if you guys do shows, I'll come and support you and buy stuff from you too. Pay it forward, right? And then she also made this really pretty necklace here. It has, I'll show you her other earrings. Actually, it's a whole piece. There we go. So the little center thing here was mine. All the little crystal beads were mine. The only thing from my shop that she has on here that wasn't mine is these ceramic pieces that she's got, but all the little balls and spacers and all of that stuff was utilized in there. And then same thing, these were my findings here, and along with the crystal beads, toggle, that's from the shop, you guys. So a lot of these items, like how beautiful are these pieces? So great. And they're my pieces. So they're not for sale because I've already bought them, and they're mine to showcase and wear. All right. So then there was that style. Whoopsies. So this, you guys, she's the Ear Boutique. Give her a follow. I don't know if she's in here right now. I sent her the show, but she's been so busy. Okay. So that's hers. Then you guys over here, we have Miss Zena, my beautiful mod. She makes these. So these are all, I'm so shaky, you guys. I have to take a deep breath real quick because court stuff today got me all shaky and anxious. Okay. Deep breaths, deep breaths. It doesn't matter the outside stuff that's happening, you guys. We have to just always remember to like flow with life and allow it to just happen because everything is always going to work out the best of our interests. Okay. So Zena used the cute little 10 millimeter beads from the shop. She hand like macrames and weaves all of these. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. And she macrames and weaves in all of these little beads here. Like so impressive, right? And then I also have some more items of hers. She used all of the little square beads from the shop. A couple of these ones are from the shop as well. And she hand sews each of these and creates these beautiful little wire wraps. So you guys, Zena, she's the mod for the night. Give her a follow. Come to one of her shows if you have not supported. But, you know, showcasing items that I've sold in the shop. You're in love? There you go, Deborah. Zena, you got a new fan. Girl, she's got the cutest stuff. So pretty, right? Okay, then we're going to come over here. This is also Zena's. I've bought a lot of stuff from Zena, as you guys can tell. It's just a cute little, she used it. Where's my English tonight? Jiminy Christmas. She used the cute little spacer beads here. And then these ones I know for sure from the shop here. Definitely the little chain and the lobster clasps and stuff. So cute, right? Super dainty. Yet another way you can use beads from the shop, you guys. And then, as you guys see, business energy. So you brand things. You don't always have to brand stuff, but doesn't it look like $1,000,000? You know, these pieces are what? They cost you guys what, $5-10 to make all the items in there. But these things you could sell them for $50 to $100, you know, maybe even $150. They're just it's all in the way you present things, how you brand your guys' stuff. Whether you want to be a business or just a crafter, it doesn't matter. Either way, showing you guys how you can use these materials and how you can make your brands look really cohesive and have a flow to it. That's essentially why I like to put this stuff out here too for you guys, okay? Oh, I like how I just stuck that on there. Zena also made this one. So this one is just a natural stone from the shop. It's an amazonite. Then she used the little connector. That's from the shop. These little crystals here, those are from the shop. Maybe even the wire. I don't know if she got it from me or someone else. The chains, right, with the little extenders there. So just another really cute way to take some simple little items and make it really elegant. And then you guys, Sandy, I got to get your pieces so I can showcase yours. Lake Girl 6088 was our winner last year, you guys. I'm charging my tablet. So not last year, last month. So I can show you guys her stuff. And then Stephanie, she's Just Be Jewelry. So Just Be Jewelry. She is the maker she was the second place winner last month. She was the maker of this design, which so freaking cute, you guys. So I sent them in the last kit. Sometimes there's some really odd items in the kits because I want to see how you guys can get creative and utilize the pieces that are maybe not something you would normally get or try, but they might push you outside of your bounds a little bit. So I do add a couple random elements. This time it was a cabochon. So this is a cabochon in here that she wire wrapped. This little metal piece right here is actually a ring that I sent them in their packet, which Sandy, who's Lake Girl, she took this and she actually wire wrapped a bead in the middle. So it was like a little spinner. It was really creative use of it as well, right? Who would have thought to cut the ring apart and stick it on and just glue it on there? So very cute use of the materials. Also the little glass beads here, and then the 8mm beads were from the shop. All these little spacers, they didn't come in the kit, but they're also from the shop that Stephanie used. Then there's these little spacers here that are from the shop as well. Obviously, the little crystal beads. I've always got crystal rondellis. And then each kit came with like a random seed bead. They were random colors. This is how she incorporated hers. She just used them as little elements in between each of the designs there. She has those ones as well. These ones are from the shop. Here's the additional. Sometimes I give you guys a mystery item. The mystery item was a strand of these guys. This was the crystal rondelles in the little 2mm size. Just, I mean, what a great use of it, right? And then there was also some random little focal beads. She put it in the back of her extender. Just a like very different, creative use of the materials, but it looks so elegant and so fun. And then she also made a pair of matching earrings. And so then she has the cute little earrings where these are some funky little, beads that I got, but they just look very fun and they look cohesive because they match. And there's like a little set of them, right? So, and then Sandy, let me go see if my tablet's charged. I'll show you guys who was our first place winner last month. Okay. My tablet is charged, sort of. It's like 3/4 of a way, which means I don't have to reload it, so that's always good. Okay, so let's go look for Sandy here. So I think this is a really fun, yes, this was the second place winner that you guys chose last time. You guys chose that one for the winner, the community, because you guys are the ones that vote for these. I'm trying to pull my camera back as far as I can without it falling off the table here. Okay, and Sandy's already submitted her submission for May because when we do the live show, you guys, the live stream show, you guys get early access to the kit for the next month. So like if you guys come, yay, Lisa, thank you. If you guys come on the 20th, you're going to have early access to the June kit, which you guys have already started building out, and it's going to be so fun. It's not going to be anything crazy this time. I'm actually going to give you guys some like really fun abstract pieces. So it's going to be fun. So you guys are going to have early access to that if you come to the 20th show. Okay. All right. Now I found Sandy. Okay. So let me actually lay this down and then I'll just pick the phone up. So Lake Girl 6088, she was our winner. She used, so here's the ring that I was showing you guys. Then these were the little focal beads that I had added in there. So she made it like a little spinner. So this kind of spins. And then she wired the thing on there and she looped the thread through the beads. And then this kind of is a little spinner there. And then she's got the seed beads and then the use of those 8mm beads and then another one of those focal beads there. And then she added her own little personal toggle there. And then same thing, she's got the little focal bead and then the other ones there. And then she also created a really cute necklace. So that was another one of the focal beads, the 8mm. She intertwined the little seed beads and then also those 2mm crystals that I had given them as well. Those are in there also. I know, I agree, you guys. Like, there's so much talent in here. This is all you guys. So very impressive. And then look, she didn't use from the kit. That's all she didn't use. She didn't use the cabochon, 3 little stones, and 1 bead. Like, how impressive, right? You guys are all very talented. So I feel like I can't wait to see all the submissions for May, you guys. All right. And I agree, there's a ridiculous amount of talent in there. So these items are not for sale tonight, you guys, because they are my personal items. But I just wanted you guys to be able to see these things. That way you can be inspired. because it's really beautiful, the stuff that's in here. I'm going to just keep it right there for now. And then now, you guys, let me show you the May kits. I have 12 left. They're just going to be pinned the whole show, okay? So if you guys want to buy them, you can get them. And then, so this month's kit, you guys can see it says product launch month, so business energy, hence why I created everything to look all branded like that. And then categories are going to be bestseller potential. And then the money, you guys, that you get, I just deduct it from one of your orders, or I'll send you a code and you can use it as basically money in the shop. So it's basically like free money. And then, so bestseller potential would actually sell right now. That's our fire starters. There's our, hey, right? These ones right here. You're like, hot pink, oh my gosh. Okay. Second place, strong brand identity. Yeah, but I saw how you used them already, Sandy. You did a good job. And I saw how Zena used some of the stuff already. You guys, I can't tell you guys what's gonna happen, but on the 20th, there's gonna be some serious competition. I truly believe it. Okay. Then we have clean execution. Also, polished. Is it ready? Oh, there's the Amazon truck again, you guys. They always are coming around my building. Sorry, you guys. Hold on. Let me shut my window. Oh, okay, they're done. Every time it happens, I'm like, oh, I'm triggered. I think it's like a fire alarm or something. And then now let's get into this part. So what's going to be included this month? You get a pack of 8mm glass beads. Let me actually just take this stuff out so I can show you guys. And they're all a little bit different and a little bit similar, right? So they're like similar items, but maybe different colors or textures or something like that. Let's see if I can move that guy down there. Okay. So what's in the kit? 8mm glass beads. So there's a pack of 8mm glass beads. They're all different colors. None of them are the same. You each get a different color of those, okay? Then there's two pendant connectors. They can be used as pendants for a necklace, or they could be used as earrings. Whatever you want. You can choose. You, the creator, you get to decide how that gets used. And then there is one strand. This is the one that everybody is like, oh, what do I do with this? That's why I kind of put it in there, because I wanted to see how you guys would do it. There is a pack of polymer clay spacer beads. You could melt them down, make some kind of abstract resin piece. You could put them in between beads. You could use them as a little chandelier style. I mean, sky's the limit. Yeah, they're weird and they're a hot pink and they're just different, but you could truly do something fun with them. You just got to get creative. One pack of jump rings. All right, everything comes with a bag of jump rings. That way, we all need jump rings for some reason or another. And then a pack of bling charms. There's a pack of bling charms. Hold on. Let me close the window here. Neighbors are getting loud. There's a pack of bling charms. So random charms. What are you going to use them for? I mean, you could glue them to something. You could connect them to something. You could take them apart and just use the stone. I mean, whatever you want. Really, truly, sky's the limit. Oh, no. And then it came with a little script charm. So this one could be used to create a bracelet. It could be a focal for a necklace. It could be taken apart and used for something else. You could wire wrap something completely over it and cover it up and just have it be the base of something. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then everything comes with a mystery item. So there's always a mystery item in a bag. You always get something inside your little mystery envelope here. And it could be a charm, it could be a necklace, it could be a string of beads, it could be whatever. I mean, I don't even know what's in these half the time because I steal them and I don't remember what's inside them. So you get a little mystery one. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, so that is the maker's kit that's going to be this month, you guys. And tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to make something with the kit just to kind of see how we collectively could come up with an idea for it. And then if you guys, anybody wants a kit, I've got 12 left. Okay. And then those of you who have already got a kit, Sandy has her kit and she's already done her submission. Vicky, and the reason that there's a few of them who have the kits already prior to this is because they purchased theirs on the 20th of last month when we did the gallery show, and we did our live, the early launch, essentially, the early release of sorts. Okay, we're gonna just focus on your guys' beautiful jewelry here. And then Montana, so Vicky, she also did her submission, and I've already received it. So cute, you guys. There's so much different uniqueness that's happening already. And then Zena's already got a kit. Lori, so Woolery has a kit, and then Floral Michelle has a kit. And then today, Frayed, Chris, you bought a kit, so thank you. I'm going to get that out to you. And then Tori also bought a kit, and then I think Lisa, you just got one today too. So I have notes of all my who's in this, and then you guys just make sure you get me submissions, and I'm going to also email you. The noob has entered the game. I'm so glad you did, Tori, and I hope you get inspired by everything, because you know what, it's all about fun anyways. There's like no like judgment, right? It's all just like we're just sharing each other's beautiful pieces and learning new things and being inspired by each other. Okay, I'm just writing down this one too because Lisa's on here too. Okay. And Lisa, your last name is Darling. Are you related to an Abby and a Richie Darling by chance? I went to high school with an Abby and Richie Darling. I mean, we're in California, but that doesn't mean you've never lived in California, right? I'm happy you're excited. Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome in. So, in the little display here are items that were created from pieces in the shop. And this item over here was our second place winner in last month's design contest, which is the DIY kit down in the Buy Now. Right now, I'm going to use some of the pieces from this month's kit in order to kind of show you guys how you could use them. Yeah. Thanks, Zena Babes. Okay, so I took the little, hello everyone. Show notes is going to explain everything that's happening tonight, you guys, in case I am like mid-sentence doing something else and you guys are like, what's happening tonight? I'm not really selling items other than just my DIY kit and kind of going over how you can use the pieces in the kit essentially, okay? And then these are like showcasing how the kits were used last month. Okay, so I took out the little charm pack there, the bling bling charm pack as I call it. Some jump rings here, which I just have a big bag of them that I took out of my thing. And then I have the connectors here. And inside my envelope, my little mystery envelope, was a chain necklace and a charmy. And then I had the 8mm pack of beads there. And then I had my pink spacers here. And then I am adding, I'm going to use a strand of crystals because for some reason I just feel like I like these colors together, because this one has like a little pinky peachy kind of color in there, so I liked these together. And then I really like that green, so I was inspired by this green color as well. And I might potentially use some shells, and I might potentially use an abalone shell. I'm thinking maybe this could be a focal. I'm thinking I'm going to use these and make some earrings. And I'm thinking I'm going to use these intertwined throughout the dangles that I dangled down here. And I'm probably going to put them, like I would probably make a necklace similar to this style here. No relation. Oh, that's a very good question, Lisa. No, you do not have to use what's exactly in the kit. Kind of like, see how I'm adding my own little elements here? I'm adding, like I even thought I might put a big ass focal, like, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to use those, but you can absolutely add whatever elements you want to add. And you don't even have to use all of the elements in your kit. If you feel like you can only work with one of the elements in your kit, that's cool. Whatever you want. That, like, it's really just left to you guys. Like, just be creative. I mean, obviously, if you could use all of the items from the kit, it would be awesome, right? Because then you can see how all of the pieces can come together and create something like uniformly with like sometimes random pieces. But yeah, you're gonna probably, like, I don't have any ear wires, right? So I'm gonna need to get some ear wires so I can make a pair of earrings and stuff like that, right? And then I'm also gonna probably need some wire and some crimps, things like that. I'm probably gonna need a lobster clasp, although I do have a necklace chain, so I could maybe intertwine my little things through this. So, like, kind of sky's the limit, really, essentially. Like, I'm going to turn this guy down here. Let's see if we can, maybe I'll go this way. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so then let's see here. I was thinking like potentially making these guys earrings. They could have maybe, oh, can you guys see? Let me see here. You guys see what I'm trying to maneuver here? Like I could do these guys as the like dangle part for there and then put a hook here. And then maybe what I'll do is stick one of these guys and then maybe like two of these spacers in between there. Let's see. Would they fit? Yeah, they would probably actually fit. This is hard to do with my nails. I think I could get it to fit. So then I could do something like that, right? And then put my pieces up there, or maybe I'll put a smaller bead in there. Maybe I'll do these guys and then stick one of these guys in there. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Stick the spacers on the side. I need my tools here. I can't pick these things up. Welcome in, guys. Tonight is... I'm still so damn shaky from today. Deep breaths, Lottie. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. They're not going to stay up. But you guys understand what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to put the spacers... Where the heck did the other one go? Oh, there it is. I'm trying to put the spacers sideways. I have to visually plan this out first before I put all the pieces together. That one would go there. And then maybe stick... Yeah, maybe stick this guy in the center there. In fact, I could just take it apart here. Okay. And maybe stick that guy in the center there. Because see, then I can also dangle down. I have to intertwine both of these pieces here, but in my center here, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7. So then I could use these pieces, also put the green, and then put the little spacers in between each of these little beads here. And do another big one. And then I would do a green one and then a green one here. So then that way there's the 2 green ones there. And then probably on the other, and maybe leave a couple of them empty and then stick 2 more strands down the same thing on the other side. And then maybe have this guy come up to the top there. Are you guys seeing my vision that I'm talking about here? Put some of the green beads in between those ones too. And then adding a few more of those. I may or may not have these guys. Maybe I just do wire. But I'm thinking maybe something like that. And then I would use, so if I have that as my necklace, then I would have to obviously use these same pieces here for my bracelet and my earrings. I have those. I would also use these for the earrings. Oh my gosh, the bracelet. And I just keep spacing these guys. And I would always put the green ones in there too, in between there. Just because I like these color schemes. Thanks, Zena. I'm over here just kind of in my own world here. And then, I might even just dangle down with these guys a bunch of these ones. Because what if I did them sideways? Like, what if I jump ringed them? Let's see if I can do this. I need some bigger jump rings too, I think. Do I have a bigger? Oh, here's the ear hooks. I'll pull out the ear hooks here. Because I got ear hooks. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm just kind of in my own world over here tonight. I was like, how do I run the show tonight? Why don't I just try to see if we can make something from the pieces? And this guy would probably end up being like some kind of a charm. Actually, I would probably use this as the end piece. So like the little kind of like charm that would seal off my jump ring and lobster clasp. But see, then I also like these guys. So I'm thinking, you guys, this is what happens. I get ADD and 1,000 ideas come to play. So I might lose some of you tonight. Okay. But I get excited sometimes. So then I'm thinking I could dangle these guys down too, just as is, if I just wanted them to be all pink. And then I would just attach these to like a bunch of jump rings. So like jump ring, jump ring, jump ring in between them, and dangle down a few others. Hey, Vicky, what's up, guys? And then I might make my earring style that way. I might still add, I think I'll still probably add both of these guys in the inside either way. If you guys like this version better with these guys all the way down, or do you guys like it with the, like we could do multiples of these, and they could just be like little danglies. Maybe do 3 and then 3 on this side. But because the way that they're so light, they would all just kind of, I'm trying to show you. And then Vicky, look, I also showcased, because next month's energy is business energy, right? That's the theme. And I kind of wanted to show you guys just a little bit of a display, how you could brand yourself, how you could make your setups look if you guys are doing any shows. And then this is also just parts that were made from the shop. Her name's The Ear Boutique. She's not in here tonight, but she uses all these parts and how she used them and made stuff. Zena, my mod who's in there, she made all of the little bracelets using parts from the shop. This was the second place winner from last month. She did a show and I bought that from her. So you guys, actually, I've bought all these from all of the designers that made things from the shop. If you guys do shows and you make stuff from items in the shop, I will definitely come and support you, okay? You just got to send me your show note or your show date and things like that. You got to message me and tell me, hey, I got a show going on, because I would love to support. We all have to support each other, right? That way we can keep each other all in business. And then maybe let's come back to this. Hi, Leslie. Let's go. I could do, and I might even intertwine like one of these big ones in here or something. And that guy would go there. Maybe something like that. Dangle those guys down. Can you guys see the vision that I'm putting together with this? I do in-person only shows. Well, Vicky, you're on the other state. But I could still buy from you just through Whatnot, from the pictures. And I can Venmo you. There's a lot of options here. Okay, so I'm trying to chandelier these a little bit, you guys, so you can kind of see how they look if they were like chandelier styled here. I'll go like that. Do you guys see how I'm doing that? What do you guys think? These would be inside here. They wouldn't be nose and eyes. But then all of these would be dangled down. So this center row here would have the 5 pieces, and then that would be the longest one, and then the 2 side ones would have the 3, and all of these would be more so facing forwards, so the jump rings would be the ones that are connecting them, so they'd just be kind of fluey. Troublemaker. I do it. You're a troublemaker, Vicky. Aren't we all troublemakers? Yeah, I'm thinking I kind of like this. I might actually not put these guys and just put another one of these guys inside there. That way it's just only used. Yeah, I might do something like that. Actually, I think I would do something like that, because then that way I'm using all the pieces, and then I'll just stick some wire, and I might still put a couple of these guys. I might even stick a couple of those intertwined in between there too, potentially. But I think I like that design. You make custom design. Let me know what you leave. Okay, sounds good, Vicky. We'll work something out. We'll figure something out, babes. So I'm thinking this for my earrings. So then these ones would be earrings. So then that means I would have to use, well, where'd my pieces go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I would need 14 for my other earring then. So 1, 2, because you'd want them to obviously be uniform. And then I need a few of them left. That way I could incorporate a couple in like a bracelet, and then a couple maybe in like a necklace. I'd like to make at least like 2 or 3 items in a set. That way you could, I don't know, people just like sets for some reason. I mean, you can do individual items too, but for like this type of a competition, I would probably enter like a set, 1 or 2 pieces, just for diversity and cohesiveness, especially because we're doing business energy, right? Okay, so then we're gonna do that. I need 1, 2, 3, because this will help me determine how much I'm gonna have left in these little pink ones, and then what I can use like for a bracelet or necklace and whatnot. And maybe do 3 there, and then the 2. I know these things are a little funky. I mean, I probably should have used the hot pink ones just because a lot of the bags have the hot pink ones, but I just grabbed the bag that was right there. So then we need one of these bigger ones here. Hi everyone, welcome in. So tonight I've got the DIY kit available for purchase down here. It's a $10 kit. I'm showing you guys how I would use the parts in the kit to be either inspired by that or I don't know, that's why I'm doing it. Or just to show you how you could use them. And then you can also incorporate other pieces in the items. Like I'm thinking about using some of these fancy little beads here. Up in my show notes, you guys, it kind of tells you how I'm running the show tonight. And then in the poll, awesome, we have some just watchers. Beautiful, thank you. It's makers night. I mean, it's kind of why you come in for these types of nights. Get some inspiration, right? Okay, so I'm thinking that's how my earrings are going to look. Then I really like this abalone shell, so I'm probably going to use this as a focal for a necklace. So this is probably going to be a necklace focal. And then let's see, let me see. And I did get a chain that came in my mystery bag, so I'll probably use, well actually I'll definitely use the lobster clasp and all that parts there. And then I'll most likely, let me see, let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm like, I don't have a big working space here. I guess I could come back farther, huh? And then you guys can see, whoa, that's going to be off the table there. Oh, here, I could put this right here so you guys can see. Oh, wait, I'll put it right here. You guys can see the maker's kit. There we go. My little bead fell there. So then that one's going there. So then I have to move these guys over here so they don't fall on the floor. Like part of me was thinking about using, and actually I might still, I don't know. I have this really big resin piece. It's like pink and glittery. I could use this as a focal for, no, I'm thinking the abalone. Definitely the abalone. Yep, okay. Because I think the abalone goes better with all these colors because there is silver in there, and then there's also a little bit of the green and the peachy and the pink. So yeah, definitely the abalone. Agreed. I agree. I was like, I had a moment where I was like, maybe the resin, but no, I'm definitely going to use those. But then I have these like, these are my bling bling charms, right? They're all different. I mean, I could maybe glue them, one of them on the abalone. Let's see what they would look like here. Maybe. But then I would need one of them up here because I feel like these ones are too blingy. So I might actually just take the crystal apart, take the crystal off, and maybe stick the crystal somewhere else. So I might do that. I might remove the stone and just use the stone. We'll see. I'm going to worry about these later. So we're going to stick these over here because these are elements that I could just either glue directly on. Like I could glue them directly on there if I wanted to. Not all of them are crosses, you guys. These are the ones that I did not ship out because I don't know if people like crosses or not. So I'm using their crosses, but I didn't ship you guys crosses, okay? Right. I mean, I should say there's not crosses in the kits. So I think actually I'm going to use the stone. Yep. Not that I don't like crosses. I'm feeling more inspired with the stones in these than I am because I can glue the stones. Oh, what if I glued it on the bead? Could I glue this on the bead here? Ooh, let me see. Can I form this? Can I form it? Nope, it breaks. Okay. Well, that's okay. I can still just, I'm like, nope, that's okay though. I just made it a shape that I actually don't mind. And do I have two of these? I think I do have two of these. So I could add these. In fact, I could just glue it. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So I took, oh, where'd it go? I took the bottom part of the cross off. And what I'm going to do is glue it. If I can get it to stay where I want it to stay here. I still have to kind of form it a little bit better, but I'm going to glue it on the earring. So cute, right? So yeah, I'm just going to use the stone on that. And then I'm going to have my bead there, and then I have my dangles down there. So it's going to be a little bit of high bling and funky funky like polymer beads here. So maybe like that. And then let's see if I can stick this on there with my little tools. doesn't want to stay. I want to get the visual for it. I gotta turn it here. Yeah, so something kind of like that. You guys can kind of see it would go there. Just stay on there, but it's gonna look like that. I love it. Perfect show to enjoy your latte. I'm so happy. So see, what do you guys think of those earrings? You think that's gonna be cute with the little stone in the center there? Adds a little blingage there. I think it's actually kind of cute. There we go. I was able to use that piece. Okay. So now I was able to use that piece. Now, in my earrings, I have enough, and I've still got plenty of these little spacer beads here. So then my necklace, and then this one's going to be used on that earring there. So I'll have to break that one apart and stick that one on that one. And then I've got the necklace. These guys I was potentially going to add just because I liked the shell effect, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go because I don't really have any in the earrings, and then they're not going to now. So I don't think I'm going to be able to use these ones. I don't think I'm going to use those ones. But my necklace, let's see. Yeah, I definitely think the holes are big enough here that I could stick some jump rings in there. Definitely can do that. Please pick up the one on the limited. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's true. I've only got 12 left, you guys. So those of you who say grabbing a kit, make sure you grab your kits, okay? And then, so the necklace here, what I'm going to do is, so I need to make a bail. Let's see. Can I make a bail? Can I make a bail out of this? They don't bend. That's the only thing. They don't bend. But I could go. Actually, if I do it this way, I could glue it on there. And then I can jump ring. I can jump ring on the loops there. So maybe I could do that. So maybe what I would do is glue. Well, yeah, because I need a centrifugal to cover that hole right there. So I'll probably glue this guy on the shell and then use my jump rings to attach a jump ring right here and a jump ring right here to the chain, right? So I would put it on the chain right there. Just the stone, not this guy? All right, fine. You're like, no, I know. You're like, don't do it. Don't do it. Welcome in, everyone. I'm doing a demo of the May DIY kit drop. Trying to inspire you guys. We're coming up with ideas together here. And then I have them available for sale. In the show notes kind of tells you a little bit about how it all works and stuff too, okay? Okay, fine. So then I'm going to have to but I need to jump ring, and I want to like make a bail. What if we stick a polymer on there? Can we do a polymer on there? Nah, whatever. I'll just put a bail on there. I have to find a bail, though. I mean, I could wire wrap a bail. I don't want to do that, though. Okay, let's see. Well, regardless, what I'm going to do with the chain is it's going to attach to the shell here. And then we're going to, okay, wait, those were those ones. Then we're going to take these guys, and we're going to these are going to be my spacers, right? So I'm going to go, I'll probably have one of these guys. Let's move all these jump rings out of the way here. Am I in the frame here? Make sure I'm in the frame here. There we go. And then I'll take these guys and just stick a space. Whoa, bye, Felicia. It's all flying all around. Do spacers there. And these would obviously be flipped upright. And then I'm probably going to do like one of these guys on each. And then another spacer. And spacer there. Potentially one of the green ones in between each one. But maybe not. Maybe on these ones do this, then the spacers, then the green one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then a green one there. And then but I feel like I need a green one on the end of those just because it's a smaller bead. So then I'll have to stick a green one on each of those. And then same thing, I'll just like repeat the pattern a couple times. Then it attached there. So then I would need, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And I'm using beads that aren't in the kit, so I'm adding my own beads here. So then those ones would go like that, and then I'd have, I don't want to take this strand apart, you guys. So I'm not going to take this strand apart. I'm just going to visualize this one here. So then this one would go there and there, and then that one would go there, there. Same thing, they'd go here and here, and then I'm going to repeat that pattern again here. And then we need this guy here. And I would probably, you know, space the chain about an inch in between each of these. So it'd be like an inch of chain. Well, up here, it'll probably be about 2 inches. Then I'll start the first little one. And then I'll repeat this pattern probably, so four of this pattern, right? So this, and then one more time. So 2 of each, so a total of 4. So I'd do, these guys would most likely be up here on the top. Then I would take these ones, they'd be here. Then I'd do another round of this here. And then I'd have I may or may not actually have another round of that down there. I might actually only do 1 round of those, because then that way I can still use the beads to create a bracelet. I'd be able to create a bracelet as well, because then I would use, so I'd need one there, there, and there, and then I'd have that one, and each of these guys would go there. Yeah, so it'd be more like that. I would probably go a small set, and then the big one, and then the little one, then my abalone shell here, then repeat it, have the 2, that one go get, that one would go there, and then with my little small green bead, or I could even use another one of these that are similar to this color, just a smaller version, like probably a 3mm one, I'm thinking 3 or 4mm one, and then have this one here like this. And then this one would be here, and I'd have those. And then I still will have, after I made that, I would still have, you know, this many beads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'd have 16 beads. So I would probably make like a stretchy bracelet, probably just like a boho stretch bracelet. That, let's see, I would go, let me put it right here in this space here. It would be a light, and I have quite a few spacers left too. So I could put, you know, bead, then spacer, then bead, then spacer, and then I'd probably incorporate, or actually I'd probably do one of these, then spacer, then maybe some green ones in there. And I'm still going to probably even have, oh, you guys can't see the bracelet there. I'm still going to even probably have more of this. So I could even make another pair of like dangle earrings, similar to like something like this. I'd be able to even make another pair of earrings. So I could probably have 2 pairs of earrings, a necklace, and a bracelet, all from that one little set, you guys. So that's actually quite a lot of things you could make just from one little kit, you know. And then we just repeat this stuff here, and then do that one, and then this one, and to just keep going and keep doing that same pattern repeatedly there, and create a little bracelet, you know. What do you guys think? Use a bit of wire or jump ring, bend it to make the bail, or shape the tier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So do like a wire wrapped bail here. Maybe even wire wrap, like it's with a bead there or something like that. You know, probably put one of those or something. Maybe even. But yes, I agree. Match your middle design for a simple earring. Yeah. Simple earring like this too would just do one like with this, and then a spacer, you know, and then maybe the little crystals or something like that. And we could do so many different things, honestly. But what do you guys think? So fun, right? You sent me a picture. Okay, let's go look. Is it for the show? Like, is it your submission? You like the green crystal? I know, I like the green crystals too. These would also be incorporated. I just didn't want to take this one off the strand because I only have a few of them, so I didn't want to take it off the strand. But yes, I would definitely incorporate all of these guys too. Just the bail idea. Okay, cute. Let me go look. I'm like, I don't want to showcase your submission yet. Like, I really like, if you guys see how she wire wrapped her bail around that one. Include the small crystals next to the shell. These ones? Oh, you mean the green ones? You mean these ones? Is this what you're talking about, Denise? These green little ones right here? Put the little green ones. Yeah, probably put some green ones there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I mean, seriously, like you could do 2 pairs of earrings, a bracelet, a necklace. I mean, you could probably make 2 bracelets if you took some of it, because there's going to probably be some extra chain here you could use, and also make another bracelet. So you could create an entire whole little kit. Is this the kit that's for? Yes, Vicky, this is exactly the kit that's for sale. And this is me using, so like I used the crystal bling bling pieces you got. I broke them up and I would glue them here to the earring. Then that's how I would use the spacers and make little chandelier style earrings there. And then my beads. And then my mystery kit came with the chain and like a little charmy somewhere. But yeah, that's exactly what this is, Vicky. And then I added my own element, here with this. And then, this is us making maybe another pair of earrings over here. So yes, showing you guys like just from that one little kit, I'm able to make all this kind of stuff. Then you're done. You got my picture. Yeah, you sent me yours. You got your submission and you're good to go. I got your submission. Okay, Zena, let me look at this wire wrap I was talking about here. So are you guys feeling inspired? Are you guys feeling inspired? Yeah? Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. That was the whole point. I'm like, I just want you guys to be inspired tonight. Oh, just a simple little bail. Yes, I see what you're saying. She's like saying just create a simple little one, wrap it around it, and stick it on there. Yeah. Request larger beads next month. Next month, there's going to be some fun stuff. But yes, I heard all your guys' requests from this month already. Those of them, the group that's bought in the kit already on the 20th when they came in, they were like, oh, what do we do with these beads? And I'm like, well, there you go. I just showed you guys how to do it now. But Vicky, who's Montana Shines, she sent a great, could you use your mystery charm as a connector? Yes, you could. Oh, yeah. Yes, that would be a really cute. We can put this here. She's saying, no more cabochons. Yeah, no, not in this kit. Nope, no more cabochons in this kit. Yeah, but look at how great Stephanie used it, you guys. She took the cabochon and just wire wrapped. All she did was wire wrap around the cabochon. So like this is a great use of how you can take a cabochon and wire wrap something. And then she took apart the ring because she's amazing. You're all amazing, dude. Did you guys see all of the fine work that's done? Hi guys, welcome in. So today is the Makers DIY Kit drop. And this month's theme is business energy. So you guys can see my cute little display that I set up here to show you guys how you could brand yourself, how you could set up a little display if you're doing a show in person or you're going to do a live show here. You don't need much, you guys, to create a little stage and to create cohesiveness within a brand, okay? And then you guys can see these were some of the designs that were made from items in the shop. This over here was our second place winner last month. So like super fun. And then tonight what I did is I'm showing you guys how I'm using all of the parts from the May kit to create something. But yeah, Denise was saying we could use this as a connector here for this, which is absolutely, we actually could. We could literally just jump ring it like that and then connect it that way. And then I could actually dangle something. I could dangle something off here. Actually, you know what? I could dangle this guy, even though it's really funky, but I could dangle that guy down off there if I needed to. So then that way I could still be able to use all of my little bling bling pieces in there. Late. I'll show them both, Vicky. We'll put them both up when we do the show on the 20th. I know. And Joe's just sent me today's submission from last month. He's like, can I put it in this month? I'm like, I don't care. Of course you guys can. That's the whole point. I want you guys to showcase your work and you guys can vote. Because look, if I give you the money, you shop back in the shop and you buy stuff and it all just kind of works its way out, right? It all goes back to each other. And then I come to your show and I buy from you and we just keep recycling this money, you guys. And then we all create good stuff. Okay, let me put these beaties in a bag. So what do you guys think? Do we want to create anything else with these guys, or do we want to play around differently? I mean, I feel like this would be a good cohesive little kit right here. I mean, collection. We'll cut that guy off. That guy's going to go there. And like this, I know it's odd, but it's actually kind of cute. This doesn't have to go. I mean, we could keep that off, but just for the sake of, I have this loop right here and I need to, use all the pieces in the kit just because I want to use all the pieces in the kit. I would probably attach that just so we have this little extra, that way it's used. But I think I used I didn't use the script. You know what? For that script charm that's in there, hold on, I'll get these guys in here. The script charm I would probably use for my bracelet. I would probably use that one for the bracelet. That's what I'm thinking. So every one of them has, stick that there. Every one of them has a script pendant or charm here. I would use this guy. I'm not going to take it out because this is one of the kits. But I would just use this as my focal for my boho bracelet that I'm going to make, my little stretch bracelet that I was going to make with these pieces. This would just be my little center focal piece that would go on this part. And then I would just attach my stretch cord here. Or, I'll probably use wire. I'll use wire and then use a little lobster clasp and jump ring to kind of close that off. So then this is what I would use for my bracelet. So then I'd have my necklace, this bracelet, because then I wouldn't actually need to use all those guys. I'd intermingle my green beads and I'd intermingle my other crystals and then my spacers. And then I'd make this pair of earrings. And then I'd make that pair of earrings. So I'd have 2 pairs of earrings, a necklace, and a bracelet. What do you guys think? Fun? So fun? You guys inspired? I need to pick up my trash. My mess here, not my trash. Put all this stuff back in a baggie. But I feel like it's cute. It's a cute idea, I think. And I actually kind of like what I created. Maybe I'll actually put them together later. We'll see. I might just take the parts. I like to come up with ideas and then deconstruct them and then reconstruct them again. What about you guys? You guys have thoughts, ideas on how you would use this? Let me know. And then who's in here right now with me? Denise and Tori and Vicky. Okay. Beauties. Yay. And then not a 1. Tori, you're hilarious. Are you inspired, Tori? Do you feel like you kind of know like what you could do now with your kit? Whoop. And like Zena's already started. She sent me some pictures. She's using some parts that she got in the past, and she's used some parts from her kit in a really creative way. And then Vicky sent me her submission. Same thing. It's totally different. All the submissions are totally, completely different so far that I've gotten. Okay. Then we have, we used every part from the kit we used. Because we used the script charm, we used the chain, we used this guy, we used the bling blings, we used the connectors, we used the spacer beads, we used the big beads, and we used the jump rings. I added the crystal beads and these crystal beads. Well, I'm not making jewelry, though. That's okay. Earrings. What about the earrings? You like the earrings that I created? I used these for earrings. We used earrings, yeah. These ones I used for earrings. I mean, they could also be a necklace, but I like them for earrings. You didn't use these. That's okay. You don't have to use them. You said in the other show it didn't have to be. Yeah, of course it doesn't have to be jewelry. You can make anything you want. You could make a sun catcher. You could make a dream catcher. You could make an anklet. You could make a bookmark charm. You could make a hat thing, like a hat wrap, or like the thing that go around your hat trim. I'm like, what the heck am I saying? You could make a boot, like a cowboy boot dangles. That could be kind of cute too, you guys. This could be cute little dangles on some cowboy boots. Oh my gosh. You could do so much freaking cute stuff with all this. I'm feeling inspired too, you guys. It's been a while. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Now, do you guys want me to show you each of the individual kits? I mean, they're all basically the exact same thing. There's just a few differences. Okay, but let me put these guys all back here so you guys can see what was in this kit here. Not these ones. So I had to add ear wires, which that's fine. I feel like everybody has ear wires. And then I took apart the things, but not as earrings. Oh, you did use, but not as earrings. That's okay. You didn't have to use them as earrings. I know how you used them. I saw your submission. It's a very creative use of them. And then Sandy submitted hers as well. So I got Sandy's submission, I got Vicky's submission, I got Joe's submission. So you guys, it pays to come on the 20th because you guys get early access for the next month's kit, which is good because then it helps you guys to have extra time. Okay. I mean, I could also use this and just make, I could make dangle earrings, you know, with the beads. Like I could put spacers and beads, and these could just be, oh, I'll show you guys how I've made some. Let me see if I have much. Hold on. Yeah. So you could even make earrings using the chain. So I could use, you know, these beads, and then if I still added these beads, I could take and do a bead and then some of the chain from here, and then I could add another bead and then some more chain and just different sizes. So, you know, you could make earrings like this. This could be a, you know, phone dangle, whatever you want. This could be a bracelet also, you know, sky's the limit. You just have to kind of play around with the parts and see what sticks and what you feel motivated to create from it. Okay, any questions, you guys? Any questions? Any questions? I see there said 6 of you grabbing a kit, so just make sure you guys grab your kits, okay? They will be available for sale for the whole month, so they'll be in my shop. After the show, they'll be available in the shop, and then, like I said, there's only 12 left. I only did 20. I did a total of 20 of them, and then I figure we'll cap it at 20. Hi, Paula, what's up? So we just kind of used some of the items from the kit to create. This is our winner from one of our second place winners from last month's DIY kit live show. She was one of the second place winners. And then all the other items in here are to show you guys how to brand yourself, how to set up a display. Also, items that were created from other sellers on here who buy items from my shop. Very exciting. So up in the show notes, you guys, it shows you a little bit about what the Maker's DIY kit is all about, what the contest is all about, etc., etc. Okay, I'm just putting all these little pieces back here so you guys can just see the kit parts here. And your guys' came with like 12 jump rings. I just grabbed a bag of jump rings I had in my findings kit over here. Okay, and then we had all the vinyl beads here. So we have our Makers, our Friday night kit there. I mean, not our Friday night, our make it. And then there was the Charmy. And then those guys. I mean, I think it's fun. Honestly, these ones weren't in the kit. These ones were my add-ons. Those were my add-ons. Yep. I just felt like Rain Man. Yep, those were my add-ons. Yep, yep. I don't know why. It just reminded me of Rain Man. Okay. Now, after I put these guys away, do you guys want me to show you guys some beads and strands? Do you guys want me to, you guys want to just keep it as this is how we'll do this, or do you guys want me to show you stuff from the shop? Like, does anybody want to shop? That's more or less my question. Okay, that one is this kit here. And let's do the findings back in here. So that way they're out of the way there. Okay. Then we have, this was the one kit. So you guys can see, oh yeah, and then I used the abalone shell there too. So you guys can see that was the winner there. One of the winners. So then this one has yellow ones. This one's got more like the red and orange, but they all do have a bright colored vinyl bead. This one has, oh, these ones are fun. These ones are like cotton candy blue pink. And the baby ones. So like I said, they all have the same stuff, but different. Some hot pink right there. I guess we could move these guys back here now. And then I can stick these guys in here. And this one's got some amber color. This one's just all pink. Hello, everyone. So you guys, if you guys want any of these, just pick up your kit, okay? And then I'm just going to grab the one, and that's the one you guys are going to get. Unless you're like, I absolutely hate that color. And I'll be like, well, I don't know what to tell you then. Because a lot of them have pink. They pretty much all have pink. Because I wanted pink because it's Mother's Day. That's why I chose pink, you guys, this month for Mother's Day. And then I was thinking, and I was like, I should have done pink for like October month for breast cancer, but oh, that didn't happen. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, then there's that one. All right, so there's the little maker's kit. If anybody is interested in picking one up, I've got a few left. Let me move these guys out of the way here. And does anybody want, like, it's all my normal peeps. Ladies, do you guys want to do any shopping tonight, or are you guys good? I'm like, I don't think any of you have bins that I need to close out, so I think we're golden. You're good. I know. I'm like, I think we're good. I feel like tonight just needed to be an inspo night and drop the kits and keep it cool and collective. And a short one tonight. I'm thinking a short one tonight, you guys. Okay. I hope you guys are all inspired. And I can't wait for your submissions throughout the month. I'll check in with you guys. And I will. You're welcome, babe. Thanks for showing up. I'll check in with you guys, and then I'll send you messages like you don't need to right now, Tori. I think we're just going to keep it as a maker's night, inspo night. I'm just going to show you the kit, drop the kit, and be done. And just, I think for the first Monday of the month, I think that's a good one, because like rent was due, our mortgages were paid. Like, let's just have an easy, chill, mellow night. And then yeah. So then you guys, I'll message you throughout the month, kind of say like, hey, how are you doing? If you need any inspo or you have any questions, can I use this or not? That, just whatever. I'll check in to say, hey, I need your submission, and I'll just kind of like, stay on you if I don't get anything from you. You guys, if you don't have time to do your submission this month, you can always submit it into June, like zero pressure. Okay. Zero pressure. Did love the butterfly charm, by the way. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Oh, woo, woo. I love it. Did your second package, Tori, have more findings? We have to establish, did we have more findings in there? Was there jump rings and lobster clasps and all that fun stuff in there? Was there any crimps? There was none of it. All right. Well, the package I just shipped you is definitely going to have some stuff. So then, and the first package didn't have any either, like none at all. No caps, no jump, like nothing. I swear I sent you, but I send a lot of packages, just the hole with the stick thing, the eye pins. I love how you called that. Yeah, just the eye pins, not a tostada. That's so funny. All right, Tori. Well, we're going to get you all set up. I'm just going to like put together a whole little findings bag for you of everything I think you're going to need. And then that's all I'm going to let you buy that show. That's it. You can just buy findings. Yeah, then we'll be good. And then we're going to get you making some stuff. And then once you start making some stuff and you feel inspired, then you can buy some more beads. Okay. It's so funny. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in, you guys. So we just got finished showing the DIY kit, how it was used. Show notes kind of shows you guys how the DIY kit works and what the Maker's Night is all about. What's up, Joe? You just missed our little demo that we did. But I did get your submission, Joe. And real quick, let me show you. So I kind of was showcasing its business energy theme this month. So like having a cohesive collection of items, maybe a necklace and a pair of earrings, or a bracelet and a pair of earrings, or if you don't do jewelry, you just create something else that's cohesive, and then how you can brand yourself and kind of showcase your work if you guys were to do a show, things like that. Showed you guys, this was the second place winner from last month, just items, how they've been made in the shop, things like that. But Joe, you got your kit already from last month. You're good. You submitted part of your submission. Are you going to submit more, or we're just going to keep it as the one piece? You're decided. You choose. Okay. You still have a lot of time this month if you want to add anything else to it. All right. And then, yeah. All right, you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll get those 3 kits that got sold right now. I'll get those out. So Tori got one, Chris got one, and who didn't you get one, Denise? Who got the other one? Oh, Lisa got one. But Denise, did you get one the other night? Bye, Tori, babe. I don't remember. Are you entering, Denise, or are you not entering? The kit's gonna be available all month, you guys. I'm like, hold on, let me find my list. It's right here. So I have Sandy. No, not this month. Sounds good. Next month, maybe, Denise. We have Sandy, Vicky, Zena, Lori, Michelle, Chris, Joe, Tori, and Lisa. All right. Okay, guys. Good night. Thanks for coming for my little live demo. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. Do I have a show? Oh, tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, tomorrow night I'm doing customer appreciation. So I'm gonna do giveaways. And just like obviously go through all the odds and ends that I've got in the shop. So if you guys want to come by, I don't even remember what time I'm doing my show tomorrow. But I'll be doing my show tomorrow. Just check my profile. I'll tell you. All the time am I doing my show tomorrow? I don't even remember. But yeah, once a month. I like to do my customer appreciation. It's usually on a holiday type day. It just seems to work out that way. So yeah, I'll do some giveaways tomorrow night and then just run through the shop. Just show you guys some stuff in the shop. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys want me to raid anyone? You guys want to go for a raid? Oh, hey, Chris. Do you want to settle your bin, babe? It's like $8, I think. Or do you want to add more stuff? I don't remember. Chris, do you have a reward? Are you a reward member yet? I'm not sure if you are. But I remember, hold on, you had a strand. You have your lapis strand if you're in here. Nope, I don't think you're in here anymore. Okay.